Hi, I'm Tanner with Transwest Truck Trailer RV here in Frederick. Today we have something really cool to show you guys. It's been a few years since we've carried Logan Crossfire models. It's been probably 2 years, if I was to take a guess, since we've carried their Crossfire model. The reason I'm really excited about it is because we're bringing it back to our lot. They made some really cool upgrades for you guys. It hits a really good price point. I know prices have been raising like crazy lately. So this is going to hit a really good price point in that starter trailer market, and also you're going to get a really nice starter trailer setup compared to most starter trailer setups out there. So again, this is the 2025 Logan Coach Crossfire. It's our 3-horse bumper pull setup. We actually have a couple 2-horses sitting back there as well. We can get you guys some gooseneck options as well. Start off here at our front tack room. It's going to look really similar to a lot of Logan tack rooms. Saddle rack's a little different. On the Crossfire model, they are not adjustable, so you're going to get a 3-tier saddle rack here. You'll have a saddle rack, and if you look underneath that saddle rack, there's an integrated blanket bar underneath that as well. So again, it's not like our Bullseye or Riot models where everything's adjustable and kind of modular. They kind of just give you this set setup, but again, it is still a swing out. It's a really slick operation. It runs the same way. You're gonna have about the same footprint tack room as your Bullseye model that we would typically carry in this 3-horse setup. You're gonna have marine grade carpet on your floor. Back corner is going to be your wheel and tire, your spare for this unit. And then as we work our way around, you will notice that we do have Rhino line, or not Rhino line, Logan Coach calls it a vortex coating. It is pretty much a Rhino lining, or similar to a bed liner, which helps cover up any exposed steel or metal where you're going to have a tendency for, you know, stuff to scratch, stuff to ding, stuff like that. Up high we have a full row of bridle hooks. It is fully carpeted behind those bridle hooks. That's going to come standard as far as it's going to keep your bridles from scratching up your trailer from scratching up your bridles. It's really going to also help deaden that noise for your horses while you're traveling down the road. The quieter we can make it for our horses, it's been proven that they haul a lot better in quiet trailers, quiet situations, stuff like that. So again, a really nice tack setup on this trailer. 32-inch door. We do have a sliding type window on that door. I really like having either a window on your tack room door. If there's no place we can fit a window, not so much on these Crossfire models, as these are more a base footprint, but you always want to have some sort of ventilation for your tack room. I always like to, because if you're out riding on a hot day, your horses are sweated up, pull blankets, pull saddles, toss them on, they can't really get a chance to dry out if you just shut the door and airtight it up. You can always crack a window and let air flow in there and kind of let that humidity out a little bit. Up top above our tack room door, we have an LED spotlight, again giving you guys plenty of light right here to be able to saddle off this passenger side of this trailer. So we work our way back. One of the upgrades, I won't really say an upgrade to this model, but one of the new things is they do have a new Crossfire logo that looks pretty slick on this trailer. For Crossfire models, we do have one single plexiglass track situated up high next to our roof corner. It is a bigger plexiglass track than you're used to seeing. Usually plexiglass tracks are 5-6 inches, somewhere in there. This one's about 8-9 inches, so again, you're moving a lot more airflow when you do pull that plexi out in those hot summer months. Down low, we are 6'10" wide, so we're going to get a full fender flare with kind of some steps up. You can see we are vortex coated with our right angle brackets here. Wheels are just your standard steel wheel. We can upgrade these to aluminum wheels, but again, steel wheel, matching wheel and tire to the spare that we showed you guys in the front. Something new that's a minor upgrade you probably won't notice if I'm pointed it out. We do have aluminum HD trim on this trailer now that's going to run the length of this trailer. I forgot to point it out a little better by that front tack room. You can see it a little more, so you will have aluminum trim versus just having vortex coating. It really kind of shines up this trailer a little bit and just make it pop a little more. But as we keep rolling, everything else is pretty much standard until we get to the other side of the trailer where I can show you guys some more stuff. Here on our load side, it's going to be pretty similar to our Bullseye models, even our old Crossfire models. If you guys own one and are looking to upgrade, in vortex coating everywhere that a horse can kick, paw, touch, anything like that. Crossfire models come standard with rubber floor or rubber mat over your wood floor. And that wood floor is also vortex coated. The thing I like about wood floors in general, not let alone a vortex coated one, is if you have a piece of wood that goes bad, you can easily pull that plank and replace it. Versus an aluminum floor that goes bad, you're replacing that whole floor, which can, you know, be a pretty big job and cost you guys a lot of money. On top of that, they go ahead and vortex coat it, which makes that wood floor just last so much longer. For our divider setup in this 3-horse, both dividers are going to be your partial type, so no stud partition below. They are going to be your padded type dividers, so again, giving your horse some cushioning while you're traveling down the road. Second divider is the exact same divider. So again, 3-horse, 2 dividers, 3 stalls. You're going to have single tie hooks up high in this trailer, so you can easily tie your horses up high. You can tie feed bags, nets, stuff like that. Each corner is also situated and set up with a Logan corner feed bag that we can easily get you guys. We stock them here all the time. If you show up and want one of these feed bags, we can have them installed in 2 minutes. Great products. You can have your horses tied. They're deep canvas bags. I like them because they're a lot easier to grain your horses in. You can't really grain a horse in one of your net type feed bags that you hang, and I usually like to grain my horses if you're leaving early in the morning, showing up to a show. You maybe don't want to overfeed them with a bunch of alfalfa hay, stuff like that. You can easily pour grain right into your feed bag, which is nice. Something you'll notice is we do have drop down windows set up with jail bars. I'll talk a little bit more about that when we get around to the outside, which is easy to show you guys the difference. But again, that's one of the biggest upgrades. My favorite upgrade is what we're fixing to talk about when we make it to this driver's side. But again, you will have the same 3 ring setup for those feed bags in each one of your 3 stalls. Before we jump out, a couple more things. You are going to get your typical 2-way roof vents, 1 for each stall, so you can easily pull air into this trailer, situated to kind of pull air out maybe on your rear one so you can get clean airflow over your horse's backs while you're traveling. Then of course on our hip wall up high you do have 3 LED lights. They kind of operate in 2 ways. You're going to have a switch on the back of your trailer so you can operate these all at the same time, or if you only want 1 or 2 on, you maybe don't want to really light this guy up in the middle of the night while you're traveling, but just want 1 light on. They are individually operatable with the switch on the bottom of that light as well. So work our way around to our driver's side. The biggest change in my opinion on these Logan Crossfires from their previous models a few years ago is our drop windows. The previous models were a prefabbed window that was plastic. It tended to flex a little bit. It worked. It was kind of set up similar to a lot of those entry-level trailers, but Logan took this new model to a different level. These are big Logan framed heavy-duty aluminum top windows that you would see on the Bullseye model, the Riot model, all their upper-end models. They added to this Crossfire for you guys. And it's a 3-tier window, so you can run it shut like this. It does have a sliding type built in it as well. But unlike the old windows that were, they're flimsy, they're plastic, they're prefab, they just plug them in and play them. You can pretty much move this whole trailer and get it rocking with these windows. They are super stout. And on top of that, if you want to feed your horses, untie your horses, check on your horse from the outside, you can run that drop window from the outside as well. So that is the biggest upgrade in my opinion for these Crossfire model. And again, it really sets Logan apart from the competition as far as quality in an entry-level trailer. You're getting big heavy-duty drop windows. You're not getting prefab plastic windows. You're getting aluminum trim. You're not only getting a strong steel frame, you're getting a galvanized steel frame that will never rust. They have a lifetime corrosion warranty on that frame itself. And that's what's really cool is a lot of those entry-level trailers, they're building them as cheap as they possibly can. This trailer is not built that way. Again, it's going to hit a cheaper price point for you guys, but it has some of those upgrades that really sets them apart. You're getting a really quality trailer from a really great company with a really great warranty to back it up. Finally, the last new thing that Logan has added on these new Crossfire models, they do have their tread bright. It used to be just 1 solid sheet, so again, we talk about it all the time. Most of your road debris is going to hit within that 3 feet up on that trailer, where it would really be easily chip the paint on the front nose of this trailer. But down low on this trailer now, we have that full about 3.5 foot tread bright. I forgot the exact measurement. Similar to, again, Bullseye models, Crossfire models, they're kind of bringing some of that popular stuff back a model just so they can keep you guys, liking your trailer, keeping your trailer fresh. So again, they took their old Crossfire model, they beefed it up, they made it stronger for you guys, a little bit user-friendly, and pretty much set themselves at the top of the tier for a solid using beginner trailer. If you're interested in this trailer, again, it's a 2025 Logan Coach Crossfire. This is our 3-horse bumper pull option. Stock number is 5N250320. We also have a 2-horse bumper pull sitting here. I actually believe 2 2-horse bumper pulls sitting here. Same configuration, 1 less horse. We can get you guys their new Crossfire goosenecks as well, which are going to come with a lot of the same upgrades that bumper pulls will. And again, they're at a great price point that we haven't had a trailer sitting here brand new, available with full warranty for you guys in a few years. This is really going to hit a cool price point for you guys and give you guys a lot of value for that price point as well. If you're interested in this trailer, maybe the 2-horse bumper pulls, if you want to take a look at some of those new gooseneck Crossfire models, give me a call. Again, my name's Tanner here at Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick. Phone number is 303-684-3409. Thanks for tuning in.